So far so good, but we have yet to make the cart page work. I have added the cart and cart total computed properties in advance, which just read from the store state, exactly as you saw in the previous lectures. We're still missing a couple of methods, but let's begin by adding the tax amount, just so that we can display what's in the cart. For that, let's implement a getter within the store. So opening up the main.js file, we'll add a new getter here named tax amount, and this is taking the state as an argument. Alright, so now we have a small challenge. To calculate the tax amount, we need to access the cart total, because the tax amount is a percentage of that. In the real world, the cart total would probably include any taxes, but that's a different story. The point is that we need to access the cart total. We already have a getter for that just above, but how can we access it within this new getter? We can do that by adding a second parameter to the getter, which will hold the getter's objects. So simply add a second argument, I'll name it getters, and that will correspond to the getter's object in this store that you see here. So this object is automatically passed in by VueJs, and we can then access the cart total getter directly on this object. So I'll just perform a calculation here. I'll access the cart total getter on this object like I just mentioned, multiplied by 10. I'm just hard coding 10% in this case, divided by 100. With that in place, we just have to add a computed property for accessing this getter within the cart component. So let's go back and add a new computed property. I'll name this tax amount as well. And it will return this $store.getters.taxAmount exactly as above. That's it. Let's verify that the cart now works, at least partially, meaning that any products in the cart are displayed as well as the tax amount and cart total. So I'll just add a few products to the cart and open it up. Indeed, everything works. That's how we can make use of getters within a getter. But what about passing arguments to getters? Let's take a look at that in the next lecture.